good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Slinger High School for boys high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. We got a big North Shore Conference basketball matchup tonight on Zaleski Sports. Glad you guys could join us at Zaleski Sports Milwaukee. Elijah Vincelada alongside Matthew Peck here on Zaleski Sports. Number 11th ranked Nicolet taking on number 3 ranked Slinger to open us up, and it's going to be a really big conference thriller tonight. Starting off with the Slinger the visiting Nicolet Knights, who come in, like I said, 11th ranked in Division II, 15-5 on the season, 12-3 in conference play. Head coached by Terrence Smith. We'll go through the starting lineups after quite a bit, but Slinger Owls are number 3 in Division II, 19-2 record, 14-1 conference, leading the way in the North Shore. A win tonight here could pretty much seal up the North Shore Conference for them on what's been an amazing season for head coach Alex Levine. What do you think, Matt Peck?
Yeah, I mean, we saw him obviously for the first time at WBY. We saw him again at the border battle. We saw him quite a few times this year, more than we thought we would, and obviously we're seeing them again here tonight here in Slinger. But yeah, a really good program. Obviously, this is a tough North Shore Conference for him to be able to be this high and just put this much together this year. I mean, credit to Alex Levine. He's put together a really good basketball team on the court. And you still got to watch out for them because they're definitely a state contender in my opinion.
About to get set for national anthem here. But Nicolet, they gave themselves a challenge in that first game. It was 88-85. Slinger defeated Nicolet in that first matchup. The only conference loss Slinger has was a couple days ago against Sean Kreider in the Homestead Highlanders in a big upset fashion win. This is a really good conference too. You got great teams like Homestead, Slinger, and Nicolet. Who am I missing?
I mean, Whitefish Bay used to be pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, they had a couple losses this year that they shouldn't have had.
Say the powerhouse is the 3 teams that I just mentioned, though, as we are going to get set for national anthem, and then we'll do starting lineups right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Folks, to honor America and those who serve our nation, we ask all who can, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, we are getting set for a really good North Shore Conference boys basketball matchup on Zaleski Sports tonight. Elijah Vincelada alongside Matt Peck with you here tonight from Slinger High School. For all the people that couldn't join us in attendance here tonight, we understand with the snow, there's another big snowstorm. We're getting hit with our biggest snowstorm of the year right now, unironically in February, which seems like the big time for snow. As we get set started here for starting lineup, starting with Terrence Smith's number 11th ranked Nicolet Knights in Division II. Like I said, again, they're 15-5 and 12-3 in conference, and a 2-way tie for second place with Homestead in the conference play. They're still chasing their way out for conference as the starting lineup for Nicolet: number 2, C.J. Roscoe, number 3, Dave Bolden, who's been one of the superstars for this team. Number 11, Rashad Davis. Number 12, Jameer Hayfort. Number 14, Edward Bullock. And that rounds it off for Terrence Smith's starting lineup. We saw this team just at Pfizer Forum last Saturday as Jason Zaleski had the call for that game against Kettle Moraine. What a thriller of a game that was, but ultimately Kettle Moraine ended up taking them down. But onto the other side of things, Slinger Owls, we saw them at the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle as they defeated Chicago Mount Prospect, as they're going to dim the lights for the starting lineups here. Kind of let the lights take the spotlight here, as they got some spotlights upstairs in the balcony.
We talk about. I'm going to talk about this once. Why don't more schools do this? This is like so cool.
And they kind of got like a jumbotron feature at the scores table down there. If you could get a quick eye on that, yeah, I would like to see a lot more schools have something like this, especially the bigger schools.
Especially the lights off.
Yeah. I remember from our alum, Oak Creek, they tried it at first before one of those years when we were at a game, and then
they probably stopped it because they couldn't get the lights back on.
It's just a press of a button.
Yeah.
As they get set for a starting lineup here. This kind of reminds me of Kettle Moraines look when they do intros. They dim the lights as well with spotlights. So I'm going to actually need my flashlight here to kind of read the starting lineups for Slinger. Once again, they are coached by Alex Levine. Amazing season coming by him. Number 3 ranked Slinger Owls in Division II via the Zaleski Sports VIP rankings on the seed score. 19-2 on the year. 14-1 in conference. A win tonight, like I said, could pretty much seal the deal for conference. And a North Shore Conference Championship tonight, possibly for Slinger. Number 1, Joey Conan, freshman. Number 2, Colton Mance, junior. Number 3, Jack Conan, sophomore. Number 5, Bryson Fogel. And number 22, Brett Palm to round it out. We saw a really great game from Slinger, like I said, at the Wisconsin versus Illinois border battle, but obviously, like Mark Miller said, when you play teams from out of state, it's kind of hard to adjust, especially even though they're, what's the word to kind of say it? Even though they're not an amazing team down in another state, you got to play your opponents to the highest, as Slinger had some troubles almost beating Mount Prospect, but ultimately ended up hanging on as they bring the lights back on in the gym. And we are set to go for a thriller here. A couple more weeks left of the high school boys basketball season before March Madness, baby. That's what I call it still here in Wisconsin. Girls basketball coming out too with their playoffs.
Sunday, the brackets come out 11 a.m.
And Nicolet wins a tip, and they're going to look to go fast right away. Going to be a foul.
Didn't take long for a foul.
On Joey Conan to open us up.
Pretty big crowd here in front of us tonight. I mean, I hardly see any empty open spots here.
We were thinking about it at first when we got here, but we figured we got here during the JV game, right? And so it was pretty empty to start, but pretty close to sellout gym tonight here from Slinger High School.
Thank goodness we got here early. Obviously, I had to be on the phone with the IT person. We were able to get things figured out with the district, but that was a stressful situation. 2 connection problems in 1 week.
Good defense right there as Jack Conan gets a steal on the double team on Jameer Hayfort. And they'll slow it down with Bryson Fogel at the top. Jack Conan, our 2-time Highlight House Player of the Game when we had him on twice this year, getting started a hard, tight foul, and he says, let's go, right after that N1 bucket, saying it with his chest early on against Hayfort.
Our scoreboard was off at first. It went all the way up to 59.
Ooh.
Slinger, 59-point play on that play. All right, yeah, so.
Jack Conan leading the scoring for Slinger Owls, has several D1 offers, 23.2 points per game via WIS Sports on the season. And he's only a sophomore.
He says, why not start now? Why not start right away?
Goes and misses the free throw. As now Nicolet going to look to push it a little bit now. The one and only loss, like I said, hold on here. The 2 losses for Slinger this year, what was one of them in conference, like I mentioned, I think it was last week. They lost to Homestead. Very great earned win from Sean Kreider over there. And their first loss of the year was against Freedom in a season opener, where you see Slinger and Freedom play each other twice in a year in non-conference, which is something you rarely see, as Dave Bolden goes off glass. He's the leading scorer for the Nicolet Knights with 19.7 points per game. He's going to be the big threat if they want to try to win this one.
Yeah, I mean, both times I watched Slinger play this year, I like what I saw out of them. I really think that they're a team that can go deep in the playoffs. They're filled with tons of scorers on the team. And tonight's a good test for him.
And that's just a good scouting report on defense. Look at that, 4 jerseys over Jack Conan, and they're aware of it. Conan has big offers, including Marquette as a 3 on the other end. Ooh, toilet bowl's out from Edward Bullock.
That would have been a big bang for Nicolet to start tonight.
Frustrating loss last Saturday at Fiserv Forum at the Deer District Prep Showcase against Kettle Moraine, but Kettle Moraine, they're just a different breed this year.
Yeah, I mean, Brian Rickard, he's got that team running well over there in Wales.
It's Waukesha, right? No, I'm just kidding.
I call Brian Rickard the Delafield master.
Jack Conan going up with it early on, and someone's got to be able to stop him on Nicolet before he gets hot even more. He's got all 4 points so far for Slinger. Nicolet won. They won earlier this week. As he loses the ball that time, Rashad Davis kind of took the cookies out of the jar, moving it fast-paced in transition. Joey Conan for 3, pure. Joey Conan, the Conan brothers are feeling it early on. 10.3 points average per game for Joey Conan. And that's just the dynamic duo that you got to get used to seeing in the state of Wisconsin the next couple of years. Joey Conan only a freshman, Jack Conan a sophomore. Mid-range Jay on the other end, no good, but an offensive rebound and great putback that time from 20 Carter Zaitov.
Like I said, you got to have a good night when you're bringing this many people out when it's supposed to snow that much.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully a lot of people are tuning in to us, too, if you couldn't make it. Like I said, oh, what a block from Zaitov on Jack Conan. Here, reset it at the top of the key. Ooh, a little bit too fast that time, and a miscommunication from Bryson Fogel and Brett Palm. So the ball will go right back to the Knights. Down 7-4 early on, 4 minutes almost into the game. 3.5 minutes, I should say. Dave Bolden and feed it around. I was also watching that game courtside too. That was my game off last Saturday. Kind of sat next to that Nicolet bench the second half of the game. You could tell they really wanted that game as Zaitov loses the ball out of bounds. Just great defense by the Conan brothers. That's the Butterfingers the fans are chanting as it goes right back to the Owls. Slinger, you just got to kind of slow it down a little bit more here. They've got some really great looks early on. The Conan Conan brothers have all 7 points, with Jack with 4 and Joey for 3. A 3-point shot is no good on that side from Bryson Fogel. And they're looking to go fast again. Zaitov, once again, 4 points early on for Carter Zaitov. And Nicolet within 1. The first time these two teams met up at Nicolet, Slinger was up 47-29 at the half as Jack Conan continues to get his rampage on in this first half. 6 out of the 9 points coming from their sophomore sensation.
Yeah, he's a really good basketball player. Obviously, I heard a lot about him before we actually covered him, but when I've seen him play on the basketball court when we had him on 3 times, he's really showed what he can do.
Might have a chance to interview him 3 times in a row, or 2 times in a row, I should say, as a good steal that time. And a block with the volleyball kill, but a putback that time. Good awareness from Joey Conan. That's when Nicolet, you got to really be able to box out and try to get your rebounds. And once again, the Conans, they have all 11 points for Slinger so far.
That was tough luck for Nicolet there with the block, and then Slinger gets it back on the put.
Jack with 6 now and Joey with 5. A 3-point shot, no good. Out of bounds, that was last touched by Joey Conan. Nicolet going to bring in a couple subs now. Devin Dravion Parks is checking in for Edward Bullock. And let's see what they set up on the inbound on the baseline. I always love to see these plays as a coach myself. In the rec league, obviously. I'm still rookie. And inbound at the top of the key. Very bad miscommunication that time, but a good recovery from the top. Jameer Hayfort. Or no, pardon me, that was Rashad Davis taking it from the top of the key. Read the wrong number. Dave Bolden, oh, tough mid-range jumper, and that's his bread and butter. Dave Bolden with 4 points early on. Expect this one to be a shootout, folks, as it's going to be a foul on the ground that time. They're going to call that one on 20. Carter Zaitov, his first foul. The second team foul on Nicolet. Jameer Hayfort checking back in for CJ Roscoe. 3-point lead for Slinger early on. We've got a pretty great battle to start this one. Jack Conan from the top. Looking to get a screen from his left. Jutsa Karla. Oh, good double team once again. Top of the key three. You got to make these in transition. No good.
Ooh.
But an offensive rebound by Fogel and good awareness to try to get the putback. We got a couple of taller guys on Nicolet that could have got that rebound and miscommunication.
Yeah, good play right there on the ground by Slinger.
Was that foul? Who was that foul on? 21?
Yep.
Are you sure? No, I'm just kidding. Dravion Parks on the foul. It'll send Bryson Fogel to the line. Fogel, the fourth leading scorer on this team at 9.2 points per game. Really like what Slinger's been doing on the offensive end early on. Both free throws, splits the pair, goes 1 for 2 from the line. And Bolden trying to move it fast in transition once again. He's the senior leader for this team, a big name. He was the Robin to Davion Hanna's Batman last year, as that three-point shot is no good from Jameer Hayfort.
Oh, nice steal.
Good steal that time from Carter Zaitov, and they're going to look to go fast in transition off the left side on the glass. Jameer Hayfort, his first 2 points of the night.
Really good sequence there from Nicolet. Obviously, they didn't slow down. They stole the ball. They went right away and scored. Some teams you see once in a while, they like slow down. It's like, no, just take it to the hoop. You got to get points when you can.
Oh, good movement in the paint and a find to Jutsa Karla. And a great assist from Bryson Fogel with laser eye vision that time on the pass. Now back on the side for Nicolet. They've done a really great job answering early on. Ooh, spin cycle under the reverse layup that time for Dave Bolden. And that's just what he does best. He's got some really good signature moves, including that one right that time on the drive and faking it, going up with the reverse lay. As Jack Conan knows he's got some space right now, and you don't want to give that to him, but a good defensive possession and recovery as Nicolet looking to go fast in transition again. Can't get that one to go, and we got an injury on the floor right now.
Surprised you haven't stopped play
Davis, one of the big names for Nicolet, as they're going to get a 5-on-4 fast break now. A 3 no good. They can't make him pay on it. Bryson Fogel can't hit the triple. Bolden going to signal the play right now. Let's see what they got drawn up. Looks like they might have a double screen. Kind of fall back on it now. Rashad Davis kind of jumps midair and just looked like he was possibly about to pass that on the shot, and we got a foul. Jack Conan will be called on the foul. His first foul, second team foul of the night for Slinger. Got a couple more substitutions entering the game for Slinger. Oh, good steal that time from Colton Mance. Mance looking to go in transition. They got a 2-on-1, and they make him pay on that 2-on-1 fast break. Brett Palm with his first 2 of the night. 8.6 points per game on average for him. Lead back up to 4. Ooh, no hesitation. 3-point shot, no good. And a rebound back to Slinger.
I don't mind that shot. He was open.
Ooh, a 3-point shot in rhythm. Ooh, can't get the bounce that time off the front rim from Bryson Fogel. Fogel averaging 9.2 points per game for the Slinger Owls. 1 for 2 at the line on his first trip. So 9 minutes left to go halfway through the first half. A lot lower scoring than we saw last time when these two teams met up. Oh, a good look on the pass to the 3-point shot. Ooh, rims out. The lid is back on the rim again for Nicolet. As CJ Roscoe tried to make it a 1-point game, but the rim says not today.
Yeah, I like the defense. I mean, obviously there's a lot of missed shots early on, but, you know, even if it's lower scoring than last time, we got a good defensive battle. And that's what both these teams are going to need in the playoffs, especially need to play defense.
And Roscoe looking to play super tight defense on Jack Conan. That's what you need to do to try to neutralize him, but he's just going to blow by him fast. But the help defense comes, and the putback no good, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nicolet. Yeah, that's the right call. It was a little bit close, but I think from my eyes, I saw it right away. There was 3 Nicolet guys after that miss trying to come down for the rebound, and I think it went off the knee that time. Good wide open look. Palm gonna do a no hesitation baseline jumper. Oh, good hezzy step back move.
Oh.
Bread and butter 3 in transition for Dave Bolden, doing what he does best.
That was awesome.
And that's just, we saw him do a reverse layup and then a kind of hezzy step back 3. Dave Bolden, the captain for this Nicolet Knights team, putting the team on his back with 9 points early on.
And how about for Nicolet? One able finally to fall for them. It seems like they've had struggled with that here early on.
Colton Mance can't get it to go, and a great rebound from Edward Bullock. Now they're going to reset it with, Dave Bolden, shifty. I believe both these teams are ranked in the Division II coaches poll as well, right?
2 and 5, yep.
Shot no good to give Nicolet the lead that time from Roscoe. And then obviously in our Zaleski Sports rankings, as Alex Levine takes a timeout, number 11 Nicolet trails number 3 number 3 Slinger. More high school basketball coming your way after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, a 16-15 advantage. Number 3 Slinger leads on number 11 Nicolet. 7.5 minutes left to go in the first half. We got a really tight thriller in the North Shore Conference in the Milwaukee area. This is a game I circled for a while here on Zaleski Sports, as they're going to inbound the ball with Slinger. There's a timeout called by Slinger on that last one. Alex Levine wanted to discuss a little bit of things, as it's going to be a foul on the ground. Edward Bullock going to get called for his first foul, 14th foul for the Knights. Terrence Smith telling his guy, clapping his hands up right now, trying to get his defense going. Done a really great job on a high-flying offense in Slinger, and a really good scouting execution, trying to double-team Conan, but it doesn't work that time. Jack Conan cooking with gas early on. 8 points in the first half for him.
Yeah, he's a good ball player, and obviously that, like I mentioned earlier, that move right there just shows what he can do. Was he the one that's just a freshman or junior?
Joey's the freshman and Jack's the sophomore.
Oh, still though.
But
sophomore?
to have several D1 offers already is something at that age.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be one of the guys to watch for in that 2027 class for Mr. Basketball Player of the Year. His brother Joey's going to take a 3, no good. Joey's been feeling himself early on too. A quick 5 points.
And statewide media.
Oh, Dave Bolden putting on a show with his moves, but he can't get that one to go.
Statewide media, Slinger's just getting started in terms of being who they are right now.
CJ Roscoe and playing some tight defense right now. Bolden, here comes the double team. They're going to step it back. Kick it outside, wide open, good look. Corner 3, no good. Cooper Harris was trying to tie the game up that time, but going to have to make them earn it on the defensive end to try to get themselves within a tie, essentially. Oh, good hands that time on defense from Dave Bolden on Colton Mance. Jack Conan with some tight defense right now. Hayford on him with the double team coming. And I really like this double team that Coach Terrence Smith has right now going on Jack Conan. Realizing it's your best scorer as Joey Conan goes up and says, I got you, bro. That double team is there, but I can help you out and score the basketball whenever I need to. We'll lead back up to 5 for Slinger. This is their largest lead of the night early on. Dave Bolden, he's been the mastermind with the shifty looks today. Gonna spin around once again. Gonna go up with the right-hand floater, no good, but an offensive rebound. And too many jerseys around each other, and it's gonna go out of bounds right back to Slinger. Edward Bullock was the last guy to touch it on the Knights. Zaitov checking back in, as well as 11. Rashad Davis back in the game. I think they checked Rashad Davis out. He had a scary fall a couple minutes ago. It looked like an ankle injury, but he's back into the game now, and a really good sight to see for the Knights as he averages 22.2 points per game. I take that back. He is the leading scorer of the team. Him and Dave Bolden are the 2 leading scorers. They're going to call travel on Joey Conan now, as they're going to give the ball right back to Nicolet. Like I said, the last time these 2 teams faced off at Nicolet High School, 47-29, Slinger led at the half, but Nicolet went on a big run on their own. Unfortunately, just came short of the win there as they fell. They had too big of a deficit, just only to lose by 3 points. They were down by 18 at the half, so a 15-point differential in that second half as Roscoe going to go in the paint, can't get another bounce to go. And boy, oh boy, the last couple minutes, Nicolet had a lid on the rim, but Slinger does too. I was about to say doesn't if that was going to drop.
Nicolet, in terms of North Shore Conference, it's kind of win or tonight to stay in contention, in my opinion. Looking at the standings, they got to win tonight.
If Slinger wins, like I said, I don't think it's official, but I think they at least clinch a share of the conference tonight with any of the teams with Homestead.
I'll just say this, though. If Slinger wins tonight, their chance of winning the conference probably goes up
really
30% goes up, at least 30%.
Already have a 2-game game. I think, not a good execution on the inbound that time, but good awareness. Mance with the spin move and a good block. Already 2 to 3 blocks on the day from Carter Zaitov, and he's been the defensive mastermind in the first half for Terrence Smith's team. And Slinger student section bringing a big crowd out tonight here, chanting, "Where's the whistle?" 3-point shot, no good. Boy, still nothing going early on for the Nicolet Knights. Jack Conan, they got to kind of get himself going a little bit here. The score is low here because they've been neutralizing Jack Conan as a good rebound that time from Rashad Davis. They got some more numbers to go. Loses his handle. You got to reset things a little bit now.
It's just been a cold few minutes for both teams here.
Cold just like how it is outside.
Yeah, exactly. Or next week, you should say. Even
yeah,
colder.
That's going to be even worse. Good steal that time from Nicolet. They got a 2-on-1 fast break. Oh, good Euro step that time and finish from C.J. Roscoe, and a timeout called here. 3-point game left to go. We got a defensive fight. 3:18 left to go in the first half.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, 20-17, Nicolet leads on I almost said Homestead, or not Nicolet, geez. It's all over a mess right now for me. 20-17, Slinger leads on Nicolet. Elijah Vincelot alongside Matt Peck. Thank you guys for joining us tonight on a very white-out night outside, I should say. A lot of snow coming down on the ground again. That's Wisconsin weather for you, though.
I liked Wisconsin weather the end of November through January.
Just can't wait till summer comes. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get out of February. This is brutal last week we've had.
Jack Conan, he's been kind of slowed down a little bit for Nicolet, Slinger early on as they're going to call travel. How about that defense from Dave Bolden that time on palm. So 3 minutes left to go in the first half. You don't see this stat often where both these teams score 20-17 with 3 minutes left in the first half. But that's how you know both these teams want this game really bad, and this could ultimately end up a big seeding factor at the end of this one. Top 2 seeds in their section right now. Ooh, these two teams facing each other. If the playoffs ended today. But if you want to see the rest of that, who's where everybody else sits in their section, go to Zaleski Sports VIP at ZaleskiSports.com. Is a good spin move from Jack Conan. Just being really good, patient with it. Only $5 a month at ZaleskiSports.com on their VIP. Now is a really good time to get that.
That's cheaper than eggs.
Yep.
That's cheaper than a 12-pack of eggs. Not just saying that.
Hopefully they could be lowered.
Yeah.
Roscoe going to take a contested three. The three-point ball shot hasn't been falling for Nicolet tonight. Only 1 or 2 have been falling down, as that's not even a good mid-range look that time. Didn't even hit the rim from Zaitov. Conan in the paint, going up, doing what he does best once again. Jack Conan. 12 points make it for him in the first half. He's got half of them for Slinger. And it's going to be a foul that time. A little bit too handsy from Colton Mance. First foul, 13 foul on Slinger. And we haven't seen this in a while in our games where we've had low foul totals as well, right?
That's why it's 7:25 and we got
almost halftime.
Yes, that's why. Well, although we did start on time, though, that helps. But just for the first half to go fast too is part of it too.
I think a lot of the people turned out despite the weather, as Bolden going to try another three. Man, Nicolet just cannot get the three ball falling. Rashad Davis now make it any shot in general, but they get another offensive rebound. And this time, not another layup. Nicolet really cold in this first half. Only 17 points, but even better defense from Slinger. Conan, no good from 3. He would have had 7 of their last points if he could hit that shot, and a huge break right there from Nicolet. Gonna kind of slow it down with a minute left now. The Slinger faithful clapping their hands for defense now. Just gonna hold it right now is Rashad Davis. He wants to keep this thing a single-digit lead heading into the half. Got to get a bucket before this one here if they want to kind of sustain that. Good feed inside. Bolden baiting the foul and gets the N1 to go. And that's just what a senior leader has. And he knows what to do at what moments. He's almost got takeover mode in this first half. 11 points in the first half and counting.
Yeah, good move that time from Bolden. Obviously, he was one of our players that we watched pretty well on Saturday. I was watching him, obviously, at the court camera during the progress on Saturday, and he was one of my standout players from Nicolet on Saturday. But, we talked about that Kettle Moraine game, too, even after the fact. Kettle Moraine just...
They're one of the state favorites this year, I'll say that.
They neutralized Nicolet really well on Saturday night, kind of like they have everybody else this year. And Slinger did the first time as well, but obviously we got so many more games to go here down the stretch.
Slinger looking to go right back fast. Conan through traffic. Ooh, almost gets the N1 to go. Looked like Hayford tried to draw the charge.
I think we got a regular season record right now. 112 people watching.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. A lot of people stayed home tonight. A lot of people obviously in this gym.
5 team fouls for Nicolet in this first half. Make it the first for Jameer Hayford. Is it a season? I swear we had more for some games.
It's a higher recently for us. Let's just say it that way.
Border battle we had over 100 for both games.
That's different, but I'm just saying
regular game in general, I guess. Yeah. Beginning of the year, that was something. But as the playoffs come around, I think more people try to tune in because these games like this mean a lot. They're going to count the bucket for Jack Conan, I don't think.
Well, I'd hope everyone would tune in the playoffs because we're paying $250 to be there.
Yeah. Jack Conan 0 for 2 at the line tonight. That's not good. I know it's early on as he finally gets one to drop. 13 points for Jack Conan. 5-point game. 20 seconds left to go before the half. Number 3 Slinger leading on number 11 Nicolet. Or if you want to say it too, the WIS Sports coaches poll, number 5 versus number 2, with Nicolet being 5, Slinger 2. See a good defensive possession going right now for Slinger. They got to get a shot to go. Bolden, he's been hot all first half. Does he have a dagger in the first half? 3-point shot, no good, off the front rim. Boy, that would have been a tough shot if he could have got that to drop. Well, we've got a defensive fight in the North Shore Conference in the Milwaukee area. 25-20 is a score. Nicolet, or Slinger leads on Nicolet. We've got more scores coming up after this at the half.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
At Fleet Farm, we're all about your everyday, but not just any old day. Here, every day's opening day. Every day's a school day. Every day's a monster day. And every day is too short. Whatever makes your day, Fleet Farm's got everything you need for everyday life.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Back here on Zaleski Sports as the Junior Owls are hooping right now. As Matt Beck going to get a little bit good camera angle here. We're going to do a couple scores here as there's a missed shot that time. 12 points for Dave Bolden, the senior captain. No points, a big mention right now for Rashad Davis. Their 22.2 points per game score has been held scoreless in this first half, and a great job executing by Alex Levine to keep them scoreless in this first half. CJ Roscoe gets the 2, has 2 as a layup was made in this one. Jameer Heitfort with 2. Carter Zaitov with 4. And that rounds out the scoring for the 20 points for Nicolet Knights, as that 3-point shot is no good. 7 points for Joey Conan. That's 13 for Jack Conan. How about this? The 20 out of 25 points have been coming from the Jack and Joey Conan. 1 point for Bryson Fogel at the line. Jude Carla with 2 and Brett Palm with 2 to round out the 25 for Slinger. It's been a really big defensive fight in this first half, just as this Junior Owls scrimmage game is going right now at the halftime here. Very great entertainment to keep us entertained at the halftime break. A lot of people in attendance on a very snowy night in southeast Wisconsin. Make it just Wisconsin in general.
Yeah, it's snowing everywhere in the state tonight.
I think from what I saw, almost the whole state's under a winter weather advisory.
Yep, except 3 counties.
Yeah.
In the furthest northwest, I mean.
So our folks up north are also under that winter weather advisory.
And our folks up north are getting less snow, but they moved their games up and we didn't.
Oh, look at what they had last weekend with snow.
Well, look what we had 2 days ago. We had like 7 inches where I lived.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily we went out there the night before.
I mean, I live in Franklin, so we both live in Franklin too, so this is just
Slinger fans, it's
something.
quite a far drive from here, isn't it?
About 50, how is it, 50 minutes?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be longer on the way home.
Yeah, it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying having this. What is this? 4-on-3 game going right here, as that mid-range shot is no good. How about I do a quick commentary here for this game right now?
Number 10, grab
Fortunately, don't have the numbers, the players' names.
Just say number 10, grab it.
33 gets the rebound, gonna bounce it outside. A mid-range shot from 13, no good. But a good offensive rebound and put back from number 30. Ooh,
come on, 30.
They got. I say it in the real game, but they got a lid on the rim right now too.
Yeah, well, this must be a whole City of Slinger ordinance right now.
Number 12, he's gonna get a right elbow mid-range jumper, no good. Oh. Slippage that time from 13 on red. And they're going to give it right back to white. 10 seconds left. How about this? Next basket wins. They get free ice cream. They're going to pass it around. Who wants that free ice cream? 2 seconds. One shot. 33 for the win. Oh, no good. That'll take us to the end of that scrimmage as we will head to another game break here. Second half coming your way. Slinger versus Nicolet. Second half after this.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com. Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Back here on Zaleski Sports, a 25-20 lead. Number 3 ranked Slinger is over number 11th ranked Nicolet. And this is a very different game that we saw from the first time these two teams met up. By the way, Elijah Vinks alongside Matt Peck with you guys here on this very snowy night in southeast Wisconsin. Glad that over 100 of you guys joining us tonight live that couldn't make it out to the game. It's been a thriller early on, but very opposite of the last time these two teams met up in what was a shootout last time the two teams matched up. This time, very big defensive battle here, something to watch out here in that first half. Number 11, Rashad Davis, the senior leader with 22 points per game, has been held to scoreless in that first half. So Alex Levine with a great adjustment. And I think it's almost a battle of who you could stop more. And right now, we're between Jack Conan, who obviously averages that leading scoring for Slinger. Nicolet's been doing a lot of double teams on him in that first half. They just cannot find the stops on some of them. He's got 13 despite it. But they are winning that battle right now of stopping the superstar. Slinger going to get the ball to open it up. Let's see if they can set the tempo early on and see the defensive approach from Nicolet. Like I said, 88-85 the last time these two teams met up. It was 56-41 in that second half last time. A shootout game. Oh, blocked that time from Bolden, but a reload out the top of the key. That's a shooting practice 3 that won't go back rim. Too strong that time from Jack Conan. And Bolden, he's been the guy to pick it up in this first half, and he continues to do just that. His first 2 of the second half led the way scoring for Terrence Smith's Knights with 12 in that first half, make it 14 now to open up the second.
Yeah, it was a good response from Nicolet to start the second half so far. And meanwhile, Slinger too.
Bryson Fogel gets his 2-point basket to go, his first field goal of the night, 3 points for him. Maybe we'll see. Let's see if the defenses tighten up even more and we get another low-scoring game, or if we get a shootout here. Right now it's looking like a shootout with a 3-point basket. I'm going to call that for Edward Bullock. And Nicolet, this is just what you want to see to open up the half. 2 of your shots to fall, and that's what you got to do to keep up against Slinger. Ooh, good tight defense. Joey Conan going to feed out Mance. They're going to spread it around now. Conan in the paint. Jack going up, baiting the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot some free throws here. Kind of fell for the pump fake that time was Jameer Hayfort. 3rd foul on him. First team foul of the second half. And Terrence Smith got to be a little bit careful with Hayfort now. Jack Conan to the line here. Struggled a little bit in that first half. 1 for 3, make it 2 for 5, or yes, 2 for 4 now, 50% from the line tonight. Actually, I think he is. Make it 3 for 6 now. Holy cow, this is why I wasn't good at math, huh? 3 for 5, yeah, that's what it is, that he is from the line. 15 points for Jack Conan. If they win, man, is he going to have to be in the house again? It's kind of like Roman Thompson with Kettle Moraine.
Yeah.
We'll see what we got. They're going to kick it outside. A 3-point shot in the left corner, no good. Got to really get those to fall in the second half. Jack Conan. Here comes the double team. It's worked well in that first half, as it doesn't even matter to start. Ooh, the lid on the rim says no, not this time. Bolden going to look to go fast in transition and gets the layup to go. Dave Bolden, oh my goodness. 16 points, and he just moves so fast on the court that he's down the floor in a flash. As Jack Conan, it's a battle of the superstars. Gets the N1 to go, and he has a chance to complete a 3-point play. 17 points for Conan. 2 for 2 from the line to start the second half. Got to be able to neutralize him if they want to try to, if Nicolet wants to try to come back and win this one. If they win and he's the highlight house player of the game as he makes the free throw, I might not even have to ask him anymore. Do you know what to do?
I would hope not.
I would just be like, you already know what to do.
There's a couple of players where I go up to them, I say, you should know what to do, right? And they'll look at me and be like,
It's like
yeah, I do.
With Franklin's Ben Verges, we've had him on 3 times in the house in 3 different sports. Talk about an Ironman of an athlete, as the floater is no good that time from C.J. Roscoe. Now Jack Conan on a big heater in the second half on his own. The feeder outside. Joey in the paint, going up with the right hand on the left side. It's a beautiful finish, and the lead back up to 7. The largest lead of the night for Slinger now. A mid-range jumper. They need to get him going. Can't get it to go. Rashad Davis is an 0 for tonight. And finally, Rashad Davis gets on the board. They're going to need him big time if Terrence Smith wants to keep within reach of this North Shore Conference. A loss tonight for Nicolet would eliminate them from a share of the conference. Oh, good flyby that time on the fake, and Palm can't get the midi to go. Now Nicolet doing what they do best, going fast in transition with the reverse layup. That time it's good, 4 straight points. And like I said, Rashad Davis really needs to get himself going. And he's going to do just that. The last 4 points coming from him. We're back to a 4-point game. The lead cut right back in half. 3-point game now. And lob it in the paint. Good hesitation. It's going to be an off-the-ball foul. Yeah, I know. You saw that, too.
I was like,
kind of got a little bit on his shoulder that time, Rashad Davis, or David Bolden.
I was going to say that was quite a pass inside. Obviously, you got to move away from your defender like that. He was able to do so.
So they're going to inbound it from the post. Colton Mance. And you get a couple screens. Jack Conan. Ooh, what a screen. Set up a 3. It won't go. And a rebound by Zaitov. Dave Bolden spinning around on Joey. Can't get it to go, and a rebound by Jack. Joey Conan going to do a crossover, and it's going to go right back to Dave Bolden and the Knights. Bolden going to pull up in transition for 3. Too strong. They go right back to Slinger now. I think if you're Slinger, Nicolet, got to kind of slow it down. That was a good look, though. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
With that look. Timeout call by Alex Levine. Slowing things down a little bit here. 13:02 left to go. More high school basketball coming your way on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, a 34-31 lead for number 3 Slinger on number 11 Nicolet. It's a big North Shore Conference battle as we are two and a half weeks away from the high school basketball playoffs for boys basketball. As we got a lot more coming your way. If you want to see where your team ends up right now, where they would stand if the playoffs started today, I think it's as of games from Monday, right?
Yes.
You could get those at Zaleski Sports VIP, $5 a month only. And now's a great time to get it at ZaleskiSports.com.
I'll just say it this way. Don't go on if Slinger wins and look at it and see, well, we're Slinger now after they beat Nicolet. No, it's not that fast.
I mean, these two teams are in the same section as each other. Wouldn't be surprised if these two teams end up in that sectional semifinal again and face each other for a 3rd time. That's why these matchups are very important to see what you need to adjust in case you get that sectional semifinal game against each other. Ooh. Conan in the paint, gets the finish to go. And Jack Conan, it's been all him in this second half. 7 of the 11 points coming from him. 20 points on the night for Jack. Uh-oh, miscommunication that time, and just gets the tippy toes from that line. Saving it that time was Zaitov. Gonna go on the drive. Kick it outside to Bolden. Let's see if he can make it pay off now from saving that one. A 3-point shot is good. Uh-oh. Here he comes, Rashad Davis. 0 points in that first half. He's got the last 7 for Nicolet. The leading scorer for Nicolet with 22.2 points per game, and we're down to a 2-point game now. Going to be a foul call that time on Dave Bolden. Second foul, 4th team foul. Slinger hasn't committed a foul yet in the second half. Done a really great job early on in this second frame. A win tonight for Slinger can almost certainly lock up at least a share of the conference depending on the result of Homestead tonight. I believe if Homestead loses and they win, they might actually have the conference alone. Oh, good steal that time off the leg. It's going to go right back to Nicolet. But a win here for Nicolet could put them within 1.
Yeah,
back.
I mean, it's a big difference for Nicolet tonight because obviously if they lose, they're down 3. So if they win tonight, they're down 1, and they're just as much in it, but they're down 3. It's pretty much, I think it's kind of over for Nicolet if they go down 3.
Oh, mid-range jumper pure. How about that? The last 9 for Rashad Davis. He's got takeover mode now. We are tied.
And Nicolet, like we talked about a year ago, they were the closest team to beating Wisconsin Lutheran at the state tournament.
Jack Conan back on the other end, putting on a show tonight. 22 for Jack Conan, 9 in the second half. He says it's my time. The 2 superstars going at it in the second half, Rashad Davis and Jack Conan. Truman Wetzel checking in, as well as Edward Bullock for Nicolet. The Nicolet Knights after this game have Whitefish Bay at home, Milwaukee King, and the Homestead to end off the season.
Ooh.
That's a big one. A missed free throw off the front rim. Not an amazing night at the line for Jack Conan. 3 for 6. So Carla is going to get called for the foul, his first team foul of the second half. So 2-point game. You got to figure right now, number 11, Rashad Davis, the leading scorer for Nicolet. He had 0 points in that first half and has the last 11 points, or 9 points, I should say, for Nicolet. Let's see. The ball's in his hands right now. Let's see if he can keep that run going on his own and go through the teeth of Mance. Oh, what a find in the paint to tie it up again to Truman Wetzel. His first bucket of the night. And we are tied once again. This is only fitting that a game like this is a defensive fight. Both teams, especially Nicolet, want to have at least a crack to still have a chance at the conference championship. Look at that lockdown defense right now on the drive. Oh, what a find. This is Sakarla for the layup. Jude Sakarla, and a good find from Fogel again. Rashad Davis going fast. Wetzel blocked. And the putback no good, but a foul called. Ooh, some of the fans didn't like that. Sakarla's going to be called for a second foul. And CJ Roscoe will head to the line for 2. Second team foul on Slinger. Roscoe with his first trip to the line. Let me see if I can find Slinger the remainder of their schedule the rest of the year. By the way, CJ Roscoe averaging 4.2 points per game, has 3 so far tonight, and let's see if he can get to 4 points with this free throw. And he goes 1 for 2, splitting the pair. That one goes out of bounds. Good defensive pressure. Bolden been there all night on Colton Mance. Going to go right back to the Nicolet Knights now. Slinger after this game, they got West Bend West and Hartford. Doesn't sound too bad, right?
No.
And those are 2 winnable games. I think Nicolet, if they win this game, as a floater that time's no good for Bolden. I think they need Slinger to lose another one of their games after this to have at least a crack. So that's why you beat the good teams early on, right?
That's for sure.
Try to earn it on, but no game is given. We've seen that a lot as the floater is good from Joey Conan. Joey Conan up to 11 points on the night, only 4. Keep sharing this broadcast out right now. We got a thriller down the stretch. A mid-range jumper, no good from Rashad Davis, but pokes it away from Mance. And it's last touch by Davis back to the Owls.
The danger symbol's on, but it's still playing, so.
Need to waste it. No need to waste it. All right, inbound to Jack Conan. Gonna go down to Colton Mance. No, if we do have a close game, maybe. Jack Conan on the drive. Spins through contact. No good, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back. Jack Conan, oh my goodness. Foul's gonna be on number 5. Fogel. First foul. I think Jack Conan using that 6'6" frame very easily tonight. Cruising, getting his offensive rebounds and trying to get the second chance opportunities. And inbound it to Rashad, or David Bolden. Goodness, he is feeling it himself too. And Terrence Smith gonna try to talk it over, try to find a way to stop Jack Conan right out.
Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games.
Back here game and a thriller we got here in the North Shore Conference down the stairs. Smith brings a 4-man press.
I went to my hotspot.
Is it? Oh, you put it on? All right, bet.
Yeah.
I was gonna say too. It's Jack Conan on the bounce pass to the paint and the finish that time from Colton Mance. We want everyone to see the finish. Clear. Contact going up and gets fouled by Joey Conan.
He didn't help him.
Joey Conan with his second foul. 4th team foul in the second. Score while we're at it.
Yeah.
46-43 to go. A crossover from Jack Conan, spins, mid-range jumper, fouled. Ooh. A crossover from Jack Conan, spins, mid-range jumper, fouled. Ooh. The crowd would have exploded to try to make it a potential 9-point game. Hasn't been a crisp night at the line for Jack Conan. 4 for 7 at the line. Or no, 3 for 7. One-on-one, or no, not one-on-one free throw. First one's good.
All I gotta say is there must have been like thousands of people trying to get on this Wi-Fi like the last 5 minutes or something.
4 for 7 for Jack Conan at the line.
Cow.
Appreciate you for trying to fix it, though, obviously. Both free throws good from Jack Conan, making them when it matters. 52-43, Slinger leads on Nicolet. 6:50 left here to go in the game. Kind of got to do a radio style right now while he's fixing it with the score. So the largest lead of the night for Slinger at 9 now. The defense has really been picked up for Slinger the last few minutes. Bolden looking for a man. A top of the key 3 jumper. They need it. That one won't go. Rebound from Conan. Edward Bullock can't get the 3-point shot to cut it to 6. Conan gets a screen from his right. Spins through contact again. Conan gets fouled at the rim. Ooh, a close call on the challenge that time by Carter Zaitov. 4th foul on Carter Zaitov. 17 fouls as Jack Conan will go line to shoot 2 free throws. As Slinger enters the regular bonus, they have a chance to put a double-digit lead up for the first time tonight. First free throw is good from Jack.
Slinger number 3, right?
Yep.
Number 11, Nicolet.
Yeah, man, everyone's probably getting on the Wi-Fi, huh?
That's what it seems like. It seems like the whole city of New York tried to join the Wi-Fi all of a sudden.
Both free throws good from Jack Conan. .27 points for Jack. At top of the key, Dave Bolden for 3. He needed it. Lead back down to 8 now, which was at 11. .21 on the night for Bolden now. Jack Conan, he's been the takeover guy in the second half. A foul is going to be, oh, they're going to call it a walk. Great defense that time by Jameer Hayfort. So now a big defensive stop from Nicolet. And we going now with the scoreboard?
Looks like it.
Let's go.
We'll see how long the Wi-Fi lasts.
5:40 left to go. Maybe only half an hour left. Not even. Oh, good find in the paint. Blocked by Jack Conan. Challenging it once again. That was like a Giannis NBA Finals block right there. Euro step, kick outside, three-point shot, bang!
Oh, wow.
That's a big three for Brett Paulman. Terrence Smith really feeling it out now. They're back up by 11, the largest lead of the night. Slinger trying to potentially clinch a share of the North Shore Conference tonight. More coming up after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Vinksala alongside Matt Peck here on Zaleski Sports. An 11-point lead for the Slinger Owls. And it's grown out to their largest lead of the night. A big one here, which could potentially inch them closer to the North Shore Conference title. If Homestead loses tonight and Slinger wins, they clinch it. Not sure the score of the Homestead game. If someone has it, feel free to put it in the comments. As Jack Conan, oh my goodness, takeover mode. 29 points for Jack Conan. He might have to be in the house again. Just like that. Jack, 29. That mid-range shot is good. Back down to 11-point game now. 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. That last bucket was Edward Bullock. Ooh, three-point shot that time from Fogel won't go. Oh, transition three, Rashad Davis, no good. And fighting for the rebound and the jump ball call. The possession arrow goes to Nicolet. 4:11 left to go. Matt Peck, what does Nicolet have to do to kind of try to even close the gap?
Well, I mean, there's been some unlucky parts for them, especially missing some shots, but they got to try to obviously make shots, which, you got to get a good shot selection, but you just got to keep playing defense, and you got to contain Slinger's offense. Otherwise, you can't let Slinger's lead keep growing back every time you score.
Rashad Davis. Oh, gets picked.
Like that.
Cherry picked that time right back to Bryson Fogel, and Slinger has it back. Ooh.
Going back to what I'm saying, you definitely cannot let that happen.
And feed it back over. Mance to Conan in the paint. Jack Conan. Oh my goodness, takeover mode for Jack Conan. 31 points for Jack Conan. He's on a heater in the second half and goes off glass. The bank is open on Friday night, even through a snowstorm for Dave Bolden. 61-50. Are we staying here or are we taking a game break?
We'll take a game break.
All right, we'll take a game break.
This is only
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Back here on Zaleski Sports, Elijah Minxalot alongside Matt Peck here, 61-50. Number 3 ranked Slinger leads on number 11th ranked Nicolet. Playoffs are just around the corner, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to see where your team is on our Zaleski Sports rankings right now. The WIAA seat scores, we have that here where your team would stand in the bracket projections. Just $5 a month, the Zaleski Sports VIP at ZaleskiSports.com. Jack Conan going to take it up the floor now. He's been the guy to really close the gap here in the second half. He's really been the difference maker like the 3 times we've had him on this year.
Yeah, he's, like I kept saying throughout the game, he's a heck of a ball player, and it's going to be fun seeing him the next couple of years as he gets older and older.
Only a sophomore, too. Conan through the double team again. Ooh. He's just that superstar with a couple pump fakes. Jack Conan, 32. Unbelievable. This kid has been something special to watch every time we have him on, time in and time out, but this guy has as well. Dave Bolden.
Slinger had a heck of a football team this year. They got a heck of a basketball team, too.
Well, they might get the state and possibly do what Marquette did in Division I last year and win a state football and basketball championship all in one. Who did Slinger beat at state football?
Rice Lake. I remember it was just.
You were there, yep.
No, just like in the fact that Rice Lake was in control like that whole first half, and then it didn't look like Slinger was going to win at first.
Ooh, slip and slide that time. I think Alex Levine just telling his guys, let's slow it down a little bit right now.
Yeah, you got 11-point lead. You just can't turn the ball over or let Nicolet get fast break points here.
What an execution on the defensive end. That time they're going to kick it outside. A 3-point shot. This could be the dagger. And it's good. Joey Conan. It's only fitting that a Conan can almost hit the dagger. And off the ball foul that time on Jack Conan. Colton Mance, sorry, that's who the foul's on. 16 points for Joey Conan. The Conan brothers combining for 48 of the 68. Oh, a good and one that time from Dave Bolden, and he's really been the X factor in the second half. .25 points on the night for Dave Bolden with an N1 chance coming. Gets the N1 to go. Up to 26 points on the night. .150 left here to go. Slinger potentially closing in. I believe if Homestead loses, we're not sure just yet. They could actually clinch conference tonight. Jack Conan, that's just been the night he's having. It rolls in, everything falling for Jack. 34 for him.
All right, I'm going to patch out. Hand me the microphone stuff.
Get another and one on the other end. Paul Mance, that's his 4th foul. You get this microphone turned on. Are we on? I can't hear it on. Oh yeah, my bad. I was getting worried for a sec there. I didn't even realize. So David Bolden again, he gets another N1 opportunity. He has 28 on the night. It's going to go right back to Slinger now. And I do think if Slinger wins, we just might again have to get Jack Conan as our highlight house player of the game. 34 points on the night for him. And Slinger closing in on a conference championship in the North Shore Conference. A #1 overall seed in their section in Division II. A timeout called from Alex Levine, a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here.
30-second timeout, take it back.
We'll turn it off for copyright reasons for the timeout right now, but 1:11 left here to go. Like I said, Jack Conan, he's been the X factor for Slinger all night long. #3 ranked team in Division II, #2 in the coaches poll. Oh my goodness. Has he been something to watch? I've already got to interview him once. I'm going to potentially get a chance to interview him for the second time, bearing a miracle from Nicolet tonight. Oh, wow. Like I said, if Slinger wins tonight and Homestead loses, they get the conference alone, and we got a score update. Whitefish Bay with 4 minutes left. Logan, thank you for the comment. 50-49, Whitefish Bay leads with 4 minutes left on Homestead. So put your seatbelts on, Slinger fans. You guys have a slight chance to clinch the conference tonight and stand alone even. No team will even be able to share the conference with them as Jack Conan goes up again, and another N1, saying it with his chest. A superstar in the making is Jack Conan. 36 points. Wow, I totally forgot about that. My bad, that's on me. Just test everything too, and we are down the stretch on our basketball season. We got to hear everything that the crowd hears. The free throw is good from Jack Conan. 37 points on the night for Jack. He's going to be our Zalewski Sports Highlight House player of the game again if they hold on. But Dave Bolden misses that time with the minute left. They give it right back to Slinger. They go right back to Jack Conan. And they're chanting, "Start the buses now." If Logan, possibly you could give us some more score updates as we can, that would be appreciated. If they do, I could even tell Coach Alex Levine tonight if they hold on. They're going to hold the ball around 35 seconds left here to go, and this is possibly going to do it. Joey Conan going to feed it around side. They're just going to hold it around 25 seconds left to go. Conan. Ooh, it looked like he was about to go up. Smart idea, sportsmanship-wise. They're just going to spread it around, and that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Slinger an inch closer away from the North Shore Conference Championship as this crowd on their feet. 71-57 will be the final. And Slinger is going to improve to 20-2, 14-1, and that'll do it. Bearing a Homestead win, they could clinch it tonight. And we'll be right back for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show with Coach Alex Levine and Jack Conan after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, 71-57. Slinger defeats Nicolet and inch one more game closer to the conference championship. We're joined right now by head coach Alex Levine. Alex, you know, this was a really big battle tonight. You know, Slinger, last game they really made it hard on you guys in that second half, but this time it seemed like you guys really executed harder in that second half.
We played a lot better in the second half. We took care of the ball. We got shots around the rim. We settled for too many threes. We were a little sloppy with our passing in the first half. Proud of the guys for making those adjustments after halftime.
Talk about the group you guys have this year. You know, you guys, I think, for the last time we checked, I think if Homestead loses, you guys clinched the conference officially. Just talk about the group of guys that you have coached this year.
Yeah.
Special run, I should say.
Yeah. I mean, they do the work every single day. During the summer, you know, weights, they just do all the stuff you ask, and the hard things they embrace, and they come together when moments get tough. And the game we lost last week, or whatever it was, the Homestead at home, was a great opportunity for us to learn. We're a young team, but we're quick learners and we're hard workers, and that's really what it takes.
All right, good luck the rest of the way, Coach. All right, we're joined right now once again by our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game, Jack Conan. We had you on 3 times now. You've been the Highlight House Player 3 times in a row. Just talk about the job again against against Nicolet, getting the job against a top conference team.
Yeah, we had this game circled on the calendar, so we knew it was a big game, conference on the line, and then obviously further for playoff seeding. And then we were ready. It was a close time last time, so we knew it was going to be a battle. The first half was close, and we knew we could do better. And obviously in the second half, we got our shots better. We got to the line, and then it was a better second half.
Hey, school record 40 points.
School record 40 points. You heard that first from Coach Alex Levine. Just tell me how special that moment feels for you.
Yeah, it's really cool. Obviously, it's been a goal for me since freshman year. It's just, obviously, I mean, coming in the Slinger, I have all the goals, just get all the records, and obviously win a state championship is the biggest one. Looks like we're on track. Hopefully we can get this conference done and then make a deep run in playoffs.
And then the last thing I have for you, just talk about the impact you and your brother Joey have had on this game. You guys, I think you guys combined for almost 60 points. And just talk about how your teammates also set you guys up, and how special has it been to be with your brother, to be in a moment like this?
Yeah, it's really cool. Just going back to youth, it brings back all those memories, and then it's cool getting to play with him. Me and him work really well together, and obviously we had a really good night tonight. And then the team, they all compliment us. Everyone fits their role really well, and then it pieces together a really nice team.
All right, you know what to do, right?
Yep.
All right, touchdown 3, 2, 1.
I'm Jack Conan, and I'm in the house.
Good luck. All right, 71-57 is the final. Number 3 Slinger defeats number 11 Nicolet. A big thriller, and Slinger, I think they're just an inch away from the North Shore Conference title tonight. We'll see if they could do that. Let's see if Whitefish Bay holds on. I think that game might be on Fan Huddle. You might have to check that out after this, but that's been it tonight from Zaleski Sports. We got more exciting games coming out next week. Boys and girls basketball next week. We'll release the schedule soon, but till then, Elijah Vinks-Salata and Matt Peck are signing off on Zaleski Sports. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.